Well, everything ain't necessarily so. You can't break your eggs to count your chickens, and you can't break your neck to keep your ducks in a row. You don't have to think every chance you take has to mean a big mistake. It ain't necessarily so. Now, depending on the soil and the season, you can plant a seed and you can watch it grow. But you can't have a guarantee that everything is as it ought to be. It ain't necessarily so. I laugh, I can, and I live with the rest. I learned that holding on means letting go. I try to be a friend to the person on my left. And I say, well, it just can't be careful who you know. But it ain't necessarily so. Well, I'd like to have more faith in human logic, basing all the rules on the proof that you can show. But I can't take my guesses back, they're all based on facts that ain't necessarily so. Every time I follow what I'm feeling, I end up in the same place that my heart would have me go. Well, there's one rule of life I trust. It's everything outside your gut ain't necessarily so. I laugh when I can and I live with the rest. I've learned that holding on means letting go. I try to be a friend to the person on my left. They say that you just can't be too careful who you know. Oh, but that ain't necessarily so. Well, I laugh when I can, and I love with the rest. I learned that holding on means letting go. I try to be a friend to the person on my left. They say you just can't be too careful who you know. That ain't necessarily so. That ain't necessarily so. A bunch of things aren't necessarily so. A bunch of opinions ain't necessarily so. A bunch of things aren't necessarily so.